In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the battery on this Hyundai Sonata. Located right behind your driver's side headlight, let's get started. Let's disconnect the negative battery terminal, which is the one that's closest to the driver's side fender. Use a 10mm wrench or socket and loosen this mounting nut up. You don't have to remove it, you just have to loosen it just enough so you can move this terminal around, pull it right up and off of the battery. This one has some corrosion on it that I'm going to clean off. The post on the battery looks okay, so I'm going to set this aside, but always inspect your connections. On the other side of the battery, we have the positive terminal with that same 10mm wrench or socket, whatever you are using. Loosen this mounting nut up until you can spin the terminal. And at this point, we're going to pick this one right up and off the battery and set it aside. Clearly quite a bit of corrosion here, so I'm going to have a lot of cleanup to do. At the bottom of the front of the battery, you'll see a 12mm bolt that holds down a little bracket that's called the battery hold down. We're going to break this free. Remove it the rest of the way. Pick it up and right off of there, as well as this little bracket. And now we can remove the battery. Hopefully yours has a handle that you can lift it up and off with. Otherwise, it's going to be quite difficult because it is heavy. If you had your new battery, take it and drop it in. Center it up. Put the battery hold down back in. Make sure that the larger edge is facing towards the battery and facing upwards. Otherwise, this would be mounted upside down. Drop that bolt in. I like to clean up the threads and put anti-seize on it. These often rust. Start it by hand and let's snug it up. Just give it a little snug. It doesn't have to be extremely tight. All it really needs to do is prevent this battery from moving. Take the positive battery terminal, slide it right up and over the battery post. Make sure that when you install it, you press it all the way down. You want the battery post to protrude through the top of the terminal, otherwise it is not fully seated. And take that 10mm wrench, snug this up. Now you don't have to go until this stops spinning, that would be too tight. Just snug it and then try to turn it by hand. If you cannot twist this with just the force of your hand, that is plenty tight. If you can spin it, keep turning this to snug it down, but if you over tighten it, what happens is it stretches right here and then it won't clamp down nice and tight in the future. If yours had a cap, at this point you would cap it off. Mine is broken. Let's reconnect the negative battery terminal. Slide this on the battery all the way down, and then tighten it up with that 10mm wrench. Snug it until you can't spin it by hand anymore. I can still spin it a little bit, so I'm gonna give it another crank, but don't go until you can't turn this mounting nut anymore. That would be too tight and it would stretch out these terminals. This is perfect right here. So battery is reconnected.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.